I don't want to be missing anymore. Jamie Vardy drops retirement hint as he talks Netflix documentary. Jamie Vardy discussed the worst player to play against and the simple secret to Leicester's title win in an in-depth interview. Jamie Vardy remembers the exact point he felt that Leicester City's unforgettable 5,000-1 title triumph was possible. Claudio Ranieri's Foxes had been favourites for relegation at the start of the 2015-16 campaign, but after an excellent run of form, they travelled to the Etihad Stadium to play Manchester City away from home. Robert Huth struck twice either side of a stunning solo goal from Riyad Mahrez to give Leicester a 3-1 win and the belief that they could win the title against all odds. A few of the lads thought it at different times, but to be able to turn up to City and win 3-1 just showed what we were actually capable of and what we were about as a group of players, Vardy told Sport Bible ahead of the release of his Untold documentary on Netflix. After that, it was definitely in the back of my mind that something could happen. Vardy, who broke Ruud van Nistelrooy's record when he scored in 11 games in a row, didn't score in either game against City that season, but scored 8 goals in 19 games against the Blues, including 2 hat-tricks. Nevertheless, Vardy does not have the most fond memories of many of his meetings against City, as he described the club's legendary former captain, Vincent Kompany, as the worst opponent to play against. He was just a nightmare to play against. But he had all your attributes, what you'd want in a centre-half, Vardy said of the current Bayern Munich boss. He was quick, strong, technically good on the ball, and powerful. And if you did manage to just get past him slightly, he was just cleaning you out anyway. You just had to get used to it and get ready for a battle that day. There weren't any dark arts behind it at all. It was just, if it needed to be done, it was going to be done. At the end of the day, he wanted to keep a clean sheet that day. He wanted to win for City. So that's just how he was. Literally every time you watched him play or played against him, his heart was on his sleeve, and he just always gave 100%. The key to Leicester's title win. Leicester's title win is arguably the greatest achievement in sporting history. Nobody gave them a chance, and yet they lost just 3 games the whole season, collecting 81 points and finishing 10 points ahead of second-placed Arsenal. Other teams could not live with their counter-attacking style. N'Golo Kante covered half of the earth in midfield, and Riyad Mahrez conjured up magic on the right flank. There were many factors behind why Leicester reached such dizzying heights, but Vardy genuinely believes the close bond with all the players and their other halves, and the subsequent nights out, was essential to their proper togetherness and incredible success on the pitch. I think what got us through most of it, which a lot of people don't realise, is just how close the group actually was, Vardy stated. It was so close-knit with everyone's wives, girlfriends, the players. If someone mentioned we're going to go out on Saturday because we're off Sunday, everyone would go. There was no one who'd say no, and that's how we were for the whole season. Whether it was a Tuesday night, if we had a day off on the Wednesday, whether it was a Sunday lunch or a Saturday night, we'd all be there. You can't take that for granted, because I think that's how you get a proper togetherness. You can't just make a team bond in a dressing room on a training pitch and stuff. You need to see each other outside of football as well, and it was constant for the whole season.